Hey guys, this is Dave Pollard. I'm one of the owners of the Live Companies, or Livco as a lot of you know us. I'm an architect, a builder, and I'm also a basement warrior, just like so many of you out there. We live not far from the Des Plaines River. It's literally across the street, and it's almost as high as it's ever been, but we still have no water in our basement. So I figured I'd kind of walk you through a couple of things that we've done there. So what you see here is our sump pump. This has two pipes in it because we actually have two pumps that are in here. Normally you just see the one single pipe coming out of the sump, and that's going to discharge directly outside. So what that is doing is taking the water, in this case from our interior drain tile system that you see on the wall with that black mat. It's taking any water that's trying to get into the basement, it's letting it in, but then taking it into a pump and then pumping it to the outside. This is inside of our sump pit. So you see two pumps, the two green things there. They're staggered. One is higher than the other, so that if one of them gets overloaded and can't pump out the water in time, the second pump turns on. You see these two black pipes there. That's the interior drain tile that we put in, that any water that tries to get into the basement goes into those pipes and then feeds into the pit itself and then gets pumped out into the front yard. Over here you see the ejector pump. The ejector pump has two pipes in it. It's always going to have two pipes in it, or should, because one of them is actually the vent. So one is pumping the water up and into the sewer system, and the other is a vent, so that it can properly do that. If you had laundry in your basement, the ejector pump is going to pump that out. If you have a bathroom in your basement, any underground plumbing and a closed overhead sewer system will go into the ejector pump, then get pumped up into the sewer and then out. In our case, we don't have laundry or a bathroom down here, so really the only thing that it's taking is a single floor drain is tied into it, which is the furnace condensate. So what we want is for any sewer outlet, such as a toilet or anything like that, to technically be above the line of the sewer system itself in the street. So the way that we do that is we separate the sewer system in your basement from what's on the street. So that means floor drains are in their own internal system and no longer connected straight out to the sewer. Toilets that used to sit in the basement in one of those old houses that had a random toilet just sitting there, those are no longer connected directly to the sewer. All those things have to pump up into a pipe that then gravity takes them down. It's really water finds its own level, so it's not going to fill your system if you put in an ejector in an overhead sewer. So what we did is actually disconnect all the floor drains except the one that I showed you that connects the furnace, and then all the sewer actually runs overhead and then goes out at the floor level. So for the sewer to actually back up into our house, it's by gravity, it's actually impossible. So here you see all those sewer lines coming down. They're tying in around here somewhere, and then they're going around the whole perimeter of the basement. Pardon the mess, they're going behind all those shelves with all that random stuff in it. It's going behind these closets. And then it's coming down and then going out the floor there. So same thing, that's an old cast iron plumbing stack that comes down from the second floor. That used to go all the way down through the floor and then out. We disconnected that, and this PVC pipe comes across, goes down, and then ties into the overhead sewer. We've talked a lot about what to do with water once it gets into your house, but there's also ways to try and keep it from coming into your house, which pretty much is just trying to keep rainwater away from your foundation. Downspout extensions connect to your downspout and your gutter and push that water from your gutters farther away from your foundation. You can also take that gutter down into a rain barrel, which is going to hold that water until you're ready to open a valve to disperse it. You can also put in area drains, which are going to take water from one area and disperse them in another area in the yard. And you can even connect your gutters directly to a drain tile system to then take them to another area. So a lot of it is about moving the water to where you want it to go and away from your house. So to all of you out there watching this that have water in your basement right now, I feel for you. I've been there, it is not fun at all. The good news is you'll get over it, it'll get cleaned up, and hopefully some of these pointers will help you keep water out the next time around. Hopefully this helps. If there's anything else we can do, livecompanies.com is our website, and I'm always happy to help, and the rest of our team. We've been doing this for a while, and we've learned a thing or two. So hopefully this helps. Thanks again. Bye-bye.